It's the Bishop.
And us.
We're glad to be back once again.
Yep.
And, man, it seems like it's been a while since we've been in here.
Yeah, really?
We've been sitting on couches.
Yep.
And in other areas. And
Cars.
Yeah, cars. But we're here. And we're glad to be here.
Yes.
And we're glad that you're here with us, watching and liking and sharing.
And subscribing.
And commenting. See, don't you feel that? Don't you
feel it burn?
feel it burning? If you feel it burning, you might want to get some cream. Said, Lord, say don't say the Bishop of Oz had you burning. That's not what we're trying to do here.
That is not what we do.
Not unless your soul, on fire.
On fire for the Lord.
That's it. Anything else, if you feel anything else, call your local doctor and get that checked out.
Get it checked out quick.
We ain't having that, no. Anyway, so today, I think we have a good topic.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
And we want to come with the topic of taking/accepting responsibility. Wow.
Yeah, we just lost half the crowd.
Yeah. And that person that just said, boo, we know where you are.
We know where you are. He said, we coming out. We sending the Holy Spirit that way right now.
Get them. Get them. In today's world, there are so many people that are looking to pass the buck.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't want to take responsibility for my actions. I want somebody else to pay for them. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do, and it is what it is.
Leave it where it's at.
But we need to take responsibility for the things that we do or the things that we say.
Oh, yeah.
You're grown, and for those that want to be grown, we may have some young people that are watching. You better understand everything you do.
Oh, yes.
You better come and get ready to take responsibility for it because it's coming.
It's coming around the corner.
It's coming.
Coming fast.
And as an adult, the worst thing I could see is an individual that just refuses to take responsibility for anything. It's just everybody else's problem, everybody else's situation, but it's never me. It's never what I need to do, what I need to take care of is, but why don't you do it?
Yeah. And I also think that people see responsibility as a burden in the wrong light. It is a burden to take responsibility, but you can't look at it in the wrong light. Responsibility builds character, and it builds a good mindset, I think.
Yeah.
And when you can accept responsibility for the things, for your actions, for what you say, and for your consequences of what you did, it just makes you a better person all the way around.
Yeah.
So, hey, take responsibility.
And don't look for mama and daddy to come bail you out.
Or auntie and uncle. Sister or brother.
Don't do that. You need to make sure that if you do it, you sit there and you take care of it.
That's right. Whatever it may be.
For those that are out there and all of a sudden, oops, we had a baby.
Hello.
Well,
take responsibility.
You need to take responsibility.
And let me go ahead and put it out there, and I ain't scared of y'all. Aborting it is not taking responsibility.
Well.
And we said it right here on the Bishop.
And our show.
All right. It's not taking responsibility.
That's the truth. You did the do.
You did it. You knew what could possibly come out of it when you did it. You knew it. And now you just want to get rid of it altogether.
That's heavy.
It is.
That's heavy.
It's the truth, though.
That's heavy.
It's the truth.
But it's taking responsibility.
That's right.
And sometimes people, they rub your back. Hey, oh, baby, it's okay. That's the problem that we have with a lot of the generation. People rubbing their back and not making them be accountable for the stuff they do.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just tell them it's okay. Listen, it's not okay. It's not okay for you to go cuss out folks. It's not okay for you to steal. It's not okay for you to hurt people and think that, it's just who I am. It's just what I do. No. No. You need to take responsibility and say, you know what? I was immature. I was wrong. Learn how to say I'm sorry.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? You messed up.
Take responsibility for your emotions.
Hello? You learn how to do that.
Yeah, because your emotions ain't always right.
Hello.
Man.
That's why I tell folks, everything that comes to your mind don't need to come out your mouth.
Yeah, man.
Because a lot of times the stuff that come out your mouth, you don't want to be responsible for.
Yep.
You just want to be able to go all willy-nilly, and I said what I said. Okay. So when consequence comes, is it what you said? Is you willing to back that up? You know, and a lot of times the answer is no.
No. Because once again, we see responsibility in the wrong light of being a burden. We see it in the wrong light, and it's like it's not. If and this is gonna sound crazy, but taking responsibility responsibly, it will help build you up, and on top of that, it'll help train the next generation.
Yeah,
it'll help make them better if you take responsibility for your stuff, because then they realize, okay, I can't do everything that I want to do. There's some stuff that I can't do that I don't want to pay the consequences for, because hey, I don't want to pay the consequences for going to jail. I don't want to go to jail. So guess what? I'm not gonna commit a crime that's gonna make me go to jail. I don't want to pay that consequence.
Yeah.
And and let's put this out there. If I did go to jail, I gave somebody else all my responsibilities, or ran away from a responsibility.
Yeah.
Because some of the folks that done went to jail and left families behind and left daughters and wives and everything to do all this type of. Man, it's big. It's bigger than we think. It's bigger than we think.
One of the areas that get under my skin, because I worked in a school, is parents that don't want to take responsibility of their children. You expect the teacher to be the one to not only teach your children, but literally raise your children, because you don't want the responsibility, because you don't want to put them in bed at a good hour because you got to have your fun and do all the other stuff, and they are burden to you. Well, you had them, and so now you need to take responsibility for them. If your child ain't doing right in school, be a responsible parent and correct your child, so that when your child goes back to school, he's not sitting up there distracting the whole class, or she's not distracting the whole class. And yes, this is one of the things that crawl up and get right here, because I've witnessed it. And when you talk to the parent, they sit there and look like, oh, not my baby. My baby went up. That's why the pandemic came and taught you who your child was, and you was begging for that thing to end so that you can send your child back to school, because you finally got to see who Johnny really was. You know what I'm saying? Jessica, who she really was. You saw it. But you know what? Now that it's all over with, all of a sudden we get amnesia. And my baby's perfect again. No, they not. No, they not. You weren't perfect in school. You was the one they always sat in the corner. You was the one that had a death by themselves. You know why? Because you wasn't doing right. And so now you still angry about what they did to you, and you pushing that off on your children, instead of taking responsibility and saying, you know what, you're going to be a better student than I was. You're going to get your homework done.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me take a side note responsibility with children. Okay, buying them nice shoes.
Take your time.
And buying them clothes and buying them the latest this and the latest that. That is just simply maintaining a child. That's not necessarily raising them.
That's the truth.
Because anybody can go out there and buy your child some shoes, some clothes, PlayStations, and all that other stuff. That's just maintaining a child. I can even feed your child. But when you raise a child, you are first the example of what you would hope that child would become, and that's a responsible and moral and character adult. You don't. So you the first example your child sees, and you putting them in the latest outfits so you can put it on Facebook and in the best Jordans and the best Gucci and whatever else we buy. That's not raising. That's maintaining a child and maintaining them in ignorance, honestly, because when that child get old and he can't afford the Gucci and the Jordans and all that type of stuff, then they turn into something else because they think I'm supposed to have that. Just saying. If you're going to buy that for your kids, help them understand that this ain't necessarily what we have to have. This is just a privilege of the blessing of the finance that we have, that we're able to afford this. This ain't the way life's supposed to be.
And hopefully you really can afford it.
Hello.
Because you got a lot of people out there that's breaking the budget
Fronting.
to do stuff, and your bills ain't paid. Your lights flickering because you on one of them special budgets that every 5 minutes you got to pay another quarter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? No, pay your bills. Teach them how to be financially stable.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I wish they would teach us, taught us in school.
Man.
How to be financially stable. You don't need to go out there and buy all the Jordans. You don't need to go out there. Who are you trying to impress? Because half the folk you think you impressing, they ain't got nothing either. They faking just like you are.
And don't even care.
You know what I'm saying? But you trying to impress them, people that you ain't gonna never see ever again in your life.
Right,
High
man.
schoolers.
Look here.
I wish somebody would really talk to these young people and let them know, listen, a lot of these people that you trying to impress, first of all, don't care nothing about you. Second of all, you will never see them again. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. What matters is that you learn how to be financially stable so that when you get out into society, you can sustain.
Yeah.
You can build wealth. You can have your own house. You can buy your own car. You ain't got to rent this and do this and got to go here. You can be better. Our ultimate goal, I believe, as parents is to make responsible young people and have them have a better life than we had.
That's right.
Teach them how to be better. That's what I call a responsible parent. Not, well, baby, you're gonna be just like your daddy, and you're gonna be just like us, and it always happened for us, and it's gonna be the same way for everybody. All of our generation just gonna be the same. No. I was sick, so you gonna be sick. No.
That's right.
Teach them how to be better. Teach them how to eat better. Teach them how to live better. Teach them how to pray better. Teach them how to be a better person. That's responsibility. That's what we're hoping that you hear from us. Take responsibility and do something with it.
Yep. Because you'll be surprised at what it'll bring, man. It will bring a peace to your life that you did not realize was there.
To know that your children are not going to be homeless because of what you taught them.
Yeah.
And they're actually walking out what you taught them.
That's right.
You know,
well, how about this? Not carrying around the burden of I didn't teach my child right, and that's the reason why he or she is the way that she is or the way that they are. Raise them right, and then let them make the decision.
Yeah.
And hopefully that what you taught them will lead them to the decision of I'm not gonna go down this road.
Yeah.
Cause man, this life ain't easy. Even taking responsibility, and then to not take it and take a whole nother road, it makes it even 10 times harder.
To me, not taking responsibility is like a person that gets in to drive a car, starts the car, steps on the gas, and lifts their hands off the steering wheel.
There you go. There you go.
And wherever we wind up, that's just what happens because I don't care and I'm not going to take responsibility. No, get your hands on that wheel. Because listen, not only can you affect your life, but there's somebody that you didn't realize was around that you're affecting their life too.
That's right.
And you may have passengers, you may have somebody outside the car, and because you're not doing your part, you're hurting them.
That's right.
Somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching your life. And you got to, listen, you may not want to, but you have to learn how to be a responsible individual.
That's right.
That comes with maturity.
Hello.
You know, especially as adults.
Man.
Come on, man. You still trying to play games and still trying to do all that stuff. Listen, PlayStation 5 and all that stuff is cool and all that, but there comes a time you got to get off the game. And you got to work. You got to do some stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be successful, success ain't going to come find you. You got to go after it.
Hello.
You got work to do. You know what I'm saying?
At whatever level of success that is for you.
Yeah.
Okay. That don't mean become the next millionaire. No. But if you do, praise God.
You praise Him. Don't forget our Cash App is $ DaBizhop and Oz.
If you do become a millionaire.
If you do, you know. But pay your bills first.
Pay your bills.
Pay your tithes.
First.
And then drop that you know.
Yeah, and then give offering.
Drop it on us. We'll thank you. I promise. We will. But be responsible.
That's right.
That's what we really want. We want you to take responsibility of your actions, of your life, because, yeah, they say you only got one life to live. And we want you to live the best life.
Yep. And living a life without responsibility had you living a life with regret.
Yeah. And honestly, are you really living?
Hello? Because, man, and I'm going to tell you something else, man. This is just from my perspective. Being responsible helped form me. Like, it made me the person I am today. And if you allow it to do its work, it will it will change your life. It'll make you a better person. It really will. It'll make you a better person.
I really believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. And person being in leadership positions, yeah, when you have to take responsibility, it will mature you into a person that you didn't know you could become.
Yeah.
I had to make decisions that I didn't even realize I was capable of making.
Yeah.
But it's because something came up and I was the one that was responsible.
There you go.
And so I had to step up into that role and do my part instead of saying, okay, no, you go ahead, you take care of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do this.
You will find yourself
Oh, you will.
in responsibility.
Oh, you will.
You will find just what you made of
Oh,
when it comes
yes.
to responsibility.
Yes, you will.
You will find what you are made of. You will find out if you're a coward.
Well,
You will find out whether or not you brave. You will find out whether or not what situations you can handle, what you can't handle, what you're good at, what you're not good at. You will find yourself.
I promise you will.
Yes, you will.
And you may find something that you don't like.
Hello?
But that don't mean stop. It means get it together.
That's right.
Fix it.
That's right.
Take responsibility for it.
Hello?
Get it done. Anyways, we'll be here all night telling
All
you get
night
it together.
long.
But take responsibility. Please, please do. Because, like, again, it may not just be your life. It may be some other people depending on the decisions that you make.
Yes.
And, yeah. But I think this is a good place to stop. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe,
And comment.
Please do that. Because if you do that, I mean, we'll talk back to you, I promise.
Yes, we will.
If you talk to us, we'll talk to you. But if you don't talk to us, we're going to keep talking.
Just can't be a one-sided conversation.
Right.
So you say something.
Because we think we right. No, we know we right. But I'm just saying, if you would talk to us, you know, we would know more that we right.
Yeah. There you go.
Anyways, we appreciate you all for all that you do for us and all that's you're going to do by faith because $DaBizhop and us. And so, as always,
Put that on the screen.
Make sure it glows.
It glow bright.
Please let it glow. Matter of fact, let it get so big it take over the screen right now.
just
over our faces.
In your face.
Yeah, and then let it throb. And so people can start, subliminal messages. You say, "Oh, yeah, Bishop and Oz, yeah." So let me get my phone right now, but then make sure you take a responsible stance and only send, that you can use. But don't send all your bill money. We ain't sending it back. And so.
Lord.
Man, as always, it's the Bishop.
And
we'll catch you next time. This is the Bishop.